Namaskara. Welcome to Tripitaka Theravāda. Suttanta Pitaka, Macama Hikaya, Mulapana Sakang, Patama Haida. The collection of the Middle Lane, saying the first 50 discourses, Pali English, Pali Roman. Tassa Mai Hang Aggivessana. Tada Hosi Ye Ko Kechi Atita Madhanang Samanawa Paramanawa O Pakanika Dukha Tepa Hara Kaduka Vedana Veda Yang Suk Eta Va Paramount Na Yito Hayo Ye Kechi Anagata Madhanang Samanawa Paramanawa O Pakanika Dukha Tepa Hara Kaduka Vedana Vedi Yesanti Eta Va Paramount Na Yito Hayo Ye Kechi Tarahi Samanawa Paramanawa O Pakanika Dukha Tepa Hara Kaduka Vedana Vedi Yanti Etava Parama Na Yito Hayo Nakho Panahang Maya Kadukaya Dukara Riyaya Ati Gai Chami Uttari Manusa Dhamma Ala Pariyanya Nak Sana Visesang Saya Nukho Anyo Magao Bodhayati Tasa Maihang Aggivessana Tada Hosi Abhijanami Ho Panahang Petu Sakasa Kamante Sitaya Yumpucha Yaya Nisano Vivechewa Kamehi Vivecha Apusalehi Thammehi Savitakan Savicharan Vivekayang Piti Sukhang Patamang Chanang Opa Sampaya Viha Rita Seyanu Ho Eso Mago Bo Dhayati Tasa Maihang Aggivessana Satanusa Rivinyanang Aho Si Sewa Mago Bo Dhayati Tasa Maihang Aggivessana Tada Hosi Ganu Ho Hang Tasa Sukhasa Hayami Yantang Sukhang Anyat Dreva Kamehi Anyadra Apusalehi Kamehiti Tasa Maihang Aggivessana Tada Hosi Nakho Ahang Tasa Sukhasa Ayami Yantang Sukhang Anyat Dreva Kamehi Anyadra Apusalehi Kamehiti Translate in English. This Aggivessana, according to me, some recluses and Brahmans in the past have experienced feelings that were acute, painful, sharp, severe, but this is paramount, nor is there worse than this. And some recluses and the Brahmans in the future will experience feeling that are acute, painful, sharp. So, but this is paramount. No, it's the other, worse than this. And some recluses and the Brahmans are now experiencing feelings that are acute, painful, sharp, severe, but this is paramount. No, this is the other worse than this. But by this severe austerity, do not reach status of the border man, the excellent knowledge and the wisdom befitting the Aryans. Could there be another way to awakening? This Aggivessana, according to me, I know that my father, the Suttanta, when blood him, and I was sitting in the cold set of a rose apple tree. Alone from the pleasure of the senses, alone from the unscared status of mind. Entering on the first meditation, which is accompanied by in literature through the discursive short, is born of the lostness and is rapturous and joyful, and yet abiding therein. I should know who this is a way to awakening. Then following on my mindfulness, Aggivessana, there was the consciousness. This is itself the way to awakening. This occurred to me, Aggivessana. Now am I afraid of that happiness, which is the happiness apart from sense pleasure, apart from the unscared status of mind. This occurred to me, Aggivessana. I am not afraid of that happiness, which is happiness apart from the sense pleasure, apart from the unscared state of mind. This occurred to me, Aggivessana. Now it is not easy to reach that happiness by just subjecting the body to extreme imagination. Suppose I were to take material nourishment, boiled, rich and sour milk. So I Aggivessana took material nourishment, boiled, rice and sour milk. Now, at that time, Aggivessana, 5 months we are attending me and the short when the recluse Gautama wins the Dharma, he will anoint it to us. But when the Aggivessana took material nourishment, boiled, rice and sour milk, then this 5 months turned it on me in the discussed, saying that the close Gautama lie in the abundance. He is wavering in his striving. He has reverted to a life of abundance. Bali Roman Tassa Mai Hang Aggivessana Tada Hosi Nang Ho Tang Sukara Sukhang Ati Gantung Ati Mataka Si Manang Pataka Yena Yanuna Hang Ola Rikang Ahara Ahariang O Danang Cổng mà sanh tị Sô khô ahang Aggivessana Ổ là đi căng ahara Ahare mi Ổ đã năng Cổng mà sạch Để là khô có nặng sạch dễ là Aggivessana Bánh chạc thì khô Bài chủ Bạch thể tả Hồn tị Giá nô sạ mà nó vô tầm mô Thẩm mặn à thị gạ mít sạch tị Tánh nô à rô chế sạ tị tị Dạ tô khô à hăng Aggivessana Ổ là đi căng à hà răng à hà rê sinh Ổ đã năng cổng mà sẵn à thạ mế tê bánh chạc thì khô Nập bày dạ và cắt mừng su bè hút lịch cổ sạ mà nổ gột mồ và thá nạ bập phản tố à vật đồ bè hút là giả tị Translate in English. But when Aggivessana had taken some material nourishment, having picked up the strength allowed from the vision of the senses, allowed from unskilled state of mind, I entered on the end abided in the first meditation, which is accompanied by a little short and the result or seal short is born of announcement and is rapturous and joyful. But yet Aggivessana, the pleasurable feeling arising in me, persisted without impinging on my mind. My allaying in little short and discursive short, with the mind subjectively tranquilized and fixed on one point, I entered on and abided in the second meditation, which is devoid of illiteral and discursive short, is born of concentration, and is rapturous and joyful. But yet Aggivessana, the pleasurable feeling arising in me, persisted without impinging on my mind, but the fading out of rapture, I dwelled with the equanimity, intently, and clearly conscious, and I experiences in semi-person that joy of which the Aryans say joyful, like he who has equanimity and is mindful, and I entered on and abided in the short meditation. But yet Aggivessana, the pleasurable feeling arising in me, persisted without impinging on my mind. By getting rid of joy and by getting rid of anguish, by the going down of former pleasure and sorrows, I interested into and abided in the hard meditation, which has neither anguish nor joy, and which is entirely purified by the equanimity and mindfulness. But yet Aggivessana, the pleasurable feeling arising in me, persisted without impinging on my mind. When the mind composed, just quiet, purified, quiet, clarified, without blemish, without defilement, ground soul, and vocable feature, immovable, I directed my mind to the knowledge and the recollection of former habitation, as said above. Thus, those I remember diverse former habitation in all tedious modes and retire. This Aggivessana was the first knowledge attachment by me in the first watch of the night. Ignorance was dispersed, knowledge arose. Darkness was dispersed, light arose. Even after I abided, delight, ardent, self-resolute, excuse me, but yet Aggivessana, the pleasurable feeling arising in me, persisted without impinging on my mind, with the mind composes quite purified, quite clarified, without blemish, without fearment, ground source, and vocable fit, immovable, I direct my mind to the knowledge of the passing hand and arising of being. Thus, with the purified Deva vision, supposing that of man, do I see being as they pass, hence as they arise. I comprehend that being, I mean the excellent where for in the good born, in the bad born, according to the consequences of the other did. This Aggivessana was the second knowledge attained by me in the middle watch of the night. Ignorance was dispersed, knowledge arose, darkness was dispersed, light arose, even after I abided, delighted, ardent, self-resolute, but yet Aggivessana, the pleasurable feeling arising in me, persisted without impinging on my mind. Thank you very much for listening, and I would you see 3 Sarana Yamananghon too, and I would you have good lucky life in Buddhism, Theravāda. I want the world to be peace for a long time. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next time.